we got a little off track, but love knows a way back through the storms and pouring rain. Got my hands on the wheel and I'm flying, heartbeat loud as the thunder rolls, riding in on the stampede of lightning. I'm bringing back the sunshine, bringing back the sunshine, baby, it's about time. Bring it back.
Hello everybody, welcome to the GTRL Fall Truck Series. I am Jay Crable, I'm here with Fred Hensley.
Greetings, people.
We are currently in practice. We will be in qualifying in roughly 10 minutes. We will join you folks back when the drivers meeting starts. We'll see y'all in a little bit.
Greetings, people.
Hello everybody, welcome to the GTRL Fall.
Cautions out.
Alright folks, welcome back. As you just heard, cautions out. We're going to go have a driver's meeting real quick, so let's listen in on that.
Channel switched.
We got about a minute left before we do the driver's meeting.
User in your channel timed out.
We'll see if he comes back with a real name this time.
Yeah, I'll wait on him.
Oh, I don't. That's up to you. Yeah, that's up to you. Last time you did that, you told him to do that, and he came back with another fake name.
Right. All right, cool. I'll go ahead. Thanks for showing up, guys. We got Chicagoland, 4 sets of tires, 101 laps. No cursing. Obviously, we're being broadcast tonight, so keep it clean.
User left your channel.
Do not call out other drivers during the race. Just take it up after the race if you would, please. Keep it civil. Exit on the back stretch from the pits. Enter off turn 4. Please warn people when you're pitting. Try to do it as soon as you can. Starts and restarts. Stay in your lane across the start-finish line. Into turn 1. In between 1 and 2, you can start your pass. Unless there's 10 to go. After 10 to go, you can start your pass after the start-finish line. If you cause a caution, please claim it. There are racing incidences. There are times we don't know who did it. People who are involved don't know who did it. Be honest. If you know you did it, please speak up. If you don't, we're just going to have to look at it after the race. I am racing tonight, so I won't be able to chance to review anything till after the race. On the restarts, odds low, evens high. Leader has the choice of which lane he wants to start in. Your restart order is lead lap cars, then lap down cars, then lucky dog cars, then wave arounds, then penalty cars. It is best on pit stops if you're a lap down to pit the second time around, unless you're trying to get a wave around. Any questions, guys?
Oh, the apron. I'm here listening to you, but I don't know if you said something about that.
Apron's legal. There is a tidbit about the apron. Number one, if you go down there, make sure that you have room to come back up, because it's not the guy's job that stayed on the track to let you back up. So that's kind of an iffy situation. In other words, if you go on the apron and come back up and there's an incident, 99% of the time it's going to be the guy's fault that went on the apron. So
Like the old Jimmy Johnson this last weekend.
That's right.
So you can actually go down and pass on the bottom.
Yeah.
With no problem.
You just got to make sure you got room to get back up.
It could be a problem, actually.
It could be. So guys, just use it at your own discretion. It would be my advice to don't use it unless you're completely by yourself on the track. All right. If nobody's got any more questions or comments, I'll send it to Q. Go ahead.
Mr. Pace, I've got one.
Yes, sir.
You were talking about the incident. If you feel that you were in the incident and neither one of you claim it, best thing to do is both of you go to the back of the field. That way you don't get penalized after the fact that in the way of losing positions after the race.
Thank you. I should have said that. We got to review it one way or the other. If there's a live admit, we'll try to review it then. If not, we got to review it after the race. So if you've caused 2 cautions and it's obvious, you're going to get dinged for 2. All right, guys. Enough of the negative stuff. Let's go have fun.
Channel switched.
All right, I have rejoined Fred in the booth. How's it going, Fred?
It's going well. Look like it's shaped out to be a nice race with about 26 on the grid.
Always a good time at GTRL. So they said in the drivers meeting 4 sets of tires tonight, and I think that's going to be a real big factor in this race tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have to get tired. They're going to have to make every lap count.
I know we had the Cup race on Friday, and it got kind of sticky there towards the end of a tire run. And actually, we had quite a bit of green there, and seeing different people on different tires, you could really. It made for some interesting racing and passing, for sure.
Yes, it did. I had some little bad luck on the wall and tires, but we had to retire a little early last night, that Friday night.
Oh yeah, towards the end of a run, your right front starts to feel like a stick of butter, and you pile it into the corner, and then it just shoots right back up the track. Which is another big thing about this track is not getting too greedy, backing up your corners.
That's true, and plus we got a lot of people that's going to be on the track, and the leaders trying to get through traffic. It's going to be interesting.
Absolutely. So we got cars on the track for qualifying right now. No timed laps as of yet.
Well, you see the DQs. Some of them would like to try to stay at the back so they can get used to the track and used to the people they're running with. It's a good thing sometimes when you're trying to, at a new track and trying to get used to it. It's kind of get hairy.
Absolutely. And we see our first laps coming in. We got Josh Williams at the 31.11. Friskin also with an 11. Sokoliak with a 13. However, this is all first laps, and they'll only get quicker from here. So we see Josh Williams put in a second lap of a 31 flat. I'm not sure that's going to hold.
Well, when they're in their qualifying, they get 4 laps. They're on the track all by themselves when they start, and they do their 4 laps, and this time gets the pole.
See Friskin to the top of the board with a 39 or 30.97. Looking like that might be a pretty good lap here. See who else is on the track at the moment. Casey Oden's still out there. I think this is it. This will be the end of the last car. He puts up. It was only a 31.2. So actually, Park Stalker got it right there at the end with a 30.900.
That's a fast lap. Frazier come in second.
Looks like Casey Oden might get a second lap in here. I'm not sure. Looks like he'll get it. And, ooh, second fastest with a 919. Close, but no cigar for Oden. So Park Stalker will be our pole sitter for Chicagoland.
And it looks like Casey Oden be beside him.
So we'll have 5 minutes of warm-up here, and then we'll be racing.
Yeah, on the warm up they make sure they're hitting the pits right, making sure they know where the yellow line is. They got to be exactly. I think the pit speed's 45 out here, and they got to be exactly on it before they cross that yellow line and where the cones are. So they make sure they got their pit stalls in the right place, and then they make sure they got all their balls in order.
Absolutely, that's a great point. It is a little tricky getting on a pit road here. There is a Chicagoland written on the wall. If you stop right about there, you can usually make it, but some guys will be trying to push their luck and miss.
Yeah, entering the pit road is real tricky on this track. This comes around so quick.
One of my favorite things about this track is the shape. It's not quite a typical cookie cutter D oval. It's the backstretch isn't really it's not a straight at all. It's just one big curve.
Yeah, it's really hard when you're trying to follow the lines and keep your eyes ahead of the deal because the curve kind of throws you off.
Oh yeah, but you got some great speed, some great passing. I'm really surprised. This is one of the only tracks that, one of the few tracks that has 3 lines really that can actually, get you any speed. There's a bottom line, a middle line, and all the way up there at the top. If you really hang it up, you can make that outside work, especially on the exit of 4. We'll see a lot of that tonight. So we got a couple minutes left here.
Yeah, they just got to be on the right RPMs when they come in on the pit road. I think it's like 36, 37, and you're right on 45 miles an hour. Well, it was on the Cup car.
It feels like ages. You'll go lap and a half down if you pit under green. So
Yeah. Probably not going to be much of that night. I think there's going to be a few of them sliding about.
I think we'll definitely have some cautions, but the great thing is we're racing at GTRL, so a lot of clean drivers here.
Absolutely. Sure is. These guys are getting better and better all the time.
So this is the first race of the overall chase. A couple drivers involved with that, if I can pull it up real quick. Well, I don't think I can do that, as the GTRL website is having a little bit of issues.
There's a lot of stuff going on in it. I'll see if I can get close to it.
But like I said, we do 3 different. I think it's 3 or 4. I do think it's 3 seasons within a season. We got the spring, the summer, and the fall season. But then we also have keeping track of the overall for the whole year. So for 16 drivers, this is actually a chase race. For the rest, this is just another race in the fall series.
Yeah, I got the fall season standing started with Brian Kinney first, Shefferel Angelone second, Dean Gear third, Steve Deo fourth, and Dave Merrill fifth. And Mark Sokoviak coming in seventh. He's a good driver, good guy too. Talk to him a lot. And by the way, Mark, he administrates for the that race too, administrator for it.
That's right. We are ready to race here.
All right. Check those steering locks and get ready to go.
The most famous words in motorsports are Grand Marshal Richard Petty. Gentlemen, start your engines.
There it is. So, let's see. It's 27 drivers are going to take the green flag today.
That's a lot of trucks on the track.
Absolutely. Gonna be a great race, I think.
As they move out, and trying to get lined up and getting their tires warmed up.
All right, the lap counter's fixed, and we're like you said, they're warming up their tires right now, pulling them seat belts tight. It's gonna be a hairy race, I think, here at the start. It's a fixed setup, of course, so you kind of gotta live with what you got.
Absolutely. Some guys love it and some guys hate it, but you got to get used to it.
Green, green, green. Let's be patient here.
Green's out.
And here we go.
Odin held back there a little bit. Not a bad idea. Piling in 3 wide. I don't like that on a start, you know.
Absolutely. You start hearing that 3 wide on the first lap, kind of wonder. Oh man, looks like on the interstate traffic there. Get out of my way, I'm going home.
Caution's out.
Oh, we already got a spinner in the background. So let's see who that was. Looks like John Wayne was involved. Jay Wayne, what's his name? Ooh. Let's have a little replay here. Not sure.
Like
here.
Don Wayne.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. Oh, alright, so as you can see here on the replay, looks like Danny Baker was on his outside, had a fender on him, and Wayne just came up, tried to take that line, and it wasn't there, and pounded the wall, and looks like there might have been a little bit of a hole in the wall that actually kind of, well, no, it was the end of the safer barrier. It just ejected him towards the inside.
Oh wow, that was a big wreck right there. Oh my God, people sliding everywhere.
Pit road's open this time by lead lap cars only.
Oh, they're gonna restart it.
That's right. Looks like it's gonna be a restart.
That's why they were going everywhere. If they get a chance when they say, "Oh, well, it's going to start for a restart," everybody crashes.
Well, as they get reset, I'm gonna reset too. I'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Okay. And so we start again. That's one thing good about cyber truck racing. Click the button and you get a brand new truck.
Oh, looks like my graphics are all messed up. Let me fix this.
Looks like somebody had dropped out already. And took it to the garage.
Alright, now that that's fixed, I do believe we are restarting here. Getting all lined up, ready to go. As they come out of 4, looking for that green flag. Odin dropping back just a touch again.
Green, green, green. Let's be patient here.
Flags out. And Park Stalker back to lead. Three wide into 3. Turn 3. Get my corners messed up already.
And I'm watching the back part of the field. They look like they're really doing some shuffling back here.
Over the track, we're seeing 2, 3 wide. Looks like the leaders are using that bottom line already. You see Weems fighting for second place there. So use that outside line. Let's see if he can get a run up there. Look at that power on the outside. He gets the spot.
Yeah, he's lined up. He's got his marks, hitting them good too.
Yeah, that outside line on the exit of 2 is kind of tricky because that walk just comes straight at you.
And it looks like everything's leveling out at the back too. It's like you got some separation between groups of trucks. Okay, one truck down on the infield. Now he came back up.
A little touch between Merrill and who's that? Kenny. Yeah, one of the two. They have a little brush there. Great racing so far.
Oh, they're back on the back. Wreck
Looks
on the
like
back.
Lawler
Too.
up against the wall. As you see, the right side of that truck is a little mashed in. Let's have a look, see what happened here on the replay. He lost that
Next car, I'm about to get caught up.
early. Let's have an in-car view here. Yeah, already in the center of the corner, he's just way loose and starts going around. Caught a, looks like Danny Baker may have caught a little bit of that.
Yeah, I saw 2 groups of smoke there at one time.
So caution is out on lap 5 of 101. John Lawler getting a little loose in the middle of 1 and 2 there.
Like Ruben Phillips has dropped out. Gordon Rush. I think Rush. He dropped out too.
So we got all lined up behind the safety car. We're gonna probably have a few rounds.
Pit
of
road's
pits
open
here.
this time by.
Don't
Lead lap
expect
cars
a little
only.
bit thickening tires here, but fuel, sure. See, Weems is the first one to take pit road. Not many takers here on the opening lap.
Yeah, a lot of them count their laps in with their fuel on their tire run, so they get to know where they're at on their tires. They don't take fuel, but I see some of them has went into pit road just to get an update on their the car to see where the tires are wearing and stuff like that, and not even take tires, and you know, just to get a recap of what's left on the car.
That's right, Fred. That's in this game ASRX, you actually cannot see while on the track the condition of your tires like in some games, so you don't know exactly how much tire you got left. Whereas as soon as you hit pit road, it actually pops up and tells you, you know, you got 4 bars left on your right front or whatever. So that's absolutely right. Just kind of seeing after 5 laps what the tires look like. Not a bad idea.
You got a
Pit road's
couple,
open this time by.
well, zebra trucks on the road. Have you seen those stripes? It must be the Outback trucks.
Huh. So as we see, looks like Lawler's going to be pitting here. No.
One to go this time by.
Of course, if you cause a caution, you got to start at the back on the next restart. League rules.
I've seen some good drivers work their way all the way back up from back there too.
Oh yeah, it's easy to do. As long as you get the last set to do it. Just stay clean, keep level-headed. A little bit of luck. As we recap, we're under caution for a little spin at John Wallerhead. 1 and 2. Our top 5 is currently Clark Stocker, Casey Oden, Ross Friskin, Robert Bruno, and Mark Sokowiak. And we're on lap 7 of 101. About to take the green.
And Mark, he stays right up there now. He does a good job.
Mark, a regular in the B series here.
Absolutely, yeah. He's been administrating for the past, I think, 3 weeks. Doing a good job at it too. That's taking care of you know, all cautions. The people have keeping up with them, knowing where everybody's at, and racing too. That's a hard job.
That's right. We're about to take the green. Pace car has dropped off.
Green, green, green. Let's be patient here.
Green is out. Looks like he's got a little bit of run going here on the outside.
Yeah, he's trying to get on up there.
Got a little loose on entry there. See the green line for 6th spot, it looks like. Actually, 7th or 8th. And they have got it too wide again. Lynn is looking for that lead right now. All over the bumper of Park Stocker. It's Sokowiak coming back to 4th place and wants a piece of that action as well. Drops the inside of Friskin.
Absolutely, they're real close to each other.
Looks like Friskin got a little bit of better run on the outside there. David Merrill starting to come in the mix here.
Right now, they all lined up behind each other, keeping into the draft.
I'm not sure what line's working better yet here. As we see.
Bounced into him. Sokowiak, I think it was Eleno, Odin. Well, he kind of lost it and bounced right into Sokovia.
Watching a replay here. Ooh.
Pace cars, let's get caught up.
Well, it looks like Frisky here was trying to get around two-car loaded. Didn't see Sokowiak there. And since Sokowiak had the wall, also get himself in the infield. Looks like probably Ross will get called on that one.
Now, I don't see too much damage to Sokoviak's car, but he probably got a little bit of dents here and there.
You can live with a little bit of damage on the outside. He's not going to be happy about it though.
No, he isn't, but he'll work with it one way or another.
It's a little
Pit
early
road's
to
open this
make
time
a
by.
move like
Lead
that.
lap cars only.
Lap 12 and 101. You still got at least three pit stops for tires. I mean, there's no reason to get crazy on the opening of this race, but they'll learn from it. They'll probably calm down a little bit here. We'll see some green flag racing. Looks like Sokowiak, Brian Pace, and who's that last one? Richter, all coming in for Sokowiak for repairs. I'm sure the rest of them are getting fuel here. I still doubt anybody's going to be taking tires on lap 13. That would just be kind of well, ruin your race if you did that this soon.
Yeah, he's there to get his damage fixed and get back out.
It's going to be a close race off pit road here.
I think I'll probably 19-second pit stop for Sokoviak.
Taking a look at Jason Sonner here, who is our in-race reporter today. He's up to 5th spot right now.
Pit road's open this time by.
Moving up, I do not know where he started, but doing well. Also outside of him is Rob Lamb. He's a newcomer to this game actually. Rob Lamb, an old VHR racer from back in the day, raced with WSU. Finally found us over here at ASRX, and it's been running really well.
One to go this time
let's see
by.
how he does today, and probably his first start, I believe, in this truck series here.
I hear you. Yeah, some of these old-time racers sometimes take a break after they was playing with it kind of fizzed out. They'll find another spot like this area here. Come in with a lot of people racing and have a good time.
Oh yeah, we get 20, 25 drivers in both the A race and the B race every week out here. It's a lot of fun. I've never really seen anything like this.
It's been a lot of years. I've seen when a game first comes out, and there's a lot of people. You know, but the thing of it is getting organized. You know, the leagues get organized, and that's what counts. Is a lot of organization to it.
That's right. We got a lot of thank you to do for Rob Cobb for making this launcher for this game. It really does bring together all the leagues to one spot. Easy to download tracks, updates, cars, etc.
I like the way he said it. He said it took a lot of work off of him explaining every time how to get to the cars, how to get to all the things that you need to have, the setups and everything to it. And he just made it easier for him. Green racing.
We're stuck with another jump here on the lead, pulling out in front. I'm sure he'll stay there for a little bit. Rob Merlino looking inside of Odin for that second spot.
He's out there on the outside.
I think Odin's racing on by on the outside. We'll see.
Yeah.
Zone it into 3. Let's see if it sticks. And it does.
There's a race for 4th place.
So we got second back. Now we're looking at that lead again. Let's see if we can get up there. Let's take a look back in the field here.
Getting a little help back there too.
Looks like Saunders up to 4th spot, fighting David Merrill. Yeah, with a little twitch there in the corner. I'm sure that surprised him.
Like a race for 7th place.
Yeah, we're looking at that now. Mark Mattingly and Josh Williams, who was previously up in the front, trying to work his way back up after pitting.
Now they all getting lined up now.
Oh yeah, from about first on back to 13th or 14th, we're single file again. Once we start seeing these tires, oh, and we got a
Caution's out.
crash. Where is it?
Pace cars, let's get caught up.
It's Mike Gibson in the 76. Let's have a little replay here to see what happened. Ooh. David Hall with a little bit of attack on the exit here at 4. Slow it down here and replay this. As you can see, Mike Gibson is right on that line and David Hall is coming down. And Mike Gibson goes for a ride here. Looks like Richter got a little piece of that when Mike Gibson came up into him. So our third caution of the day is out on lap 18.
Pit road's open this time by. Lead lap cars only.
Too early for tires, Fred?
I would probably might be going in faster. I think probably getting pretty thin.
Well, you got to think we've had at least 8 laps of the 18 under caution. Is that enough to have at least some of them tires left? So,
I think so. Yeah, that probably is.
I think if I'm in this race tonight, I'd probably wait till at least the next, lap 30 to come in and take tires.
Yeah, if you ain't had no damage and you're doing good, your car's doing real good, that's probably a good thing. About 30.
Because you got 4 sets, 30, 30, 30. That's 90, and then gives you an extra set at the end for a little shootout. Mark Stucker up at front still with Merlino. Who's in front? Jason Saunders in 3rd spot with Dave Merrill in 4th, and Josh Williams back up to 5th.
And the last ones are coming off the road now. Getting back in line.
Imagine when we get one more lap here under green.
Pit road's open this time by.
We're going to go ahead and pull our friend Jason Sauner down and have a chat with him.
Mike Gibson, he tries real hard. He just something like like me on some things. It's in the wrong place at the right time.
That's right. Let's pull Jason Sauner down here, see what he has to say.
User has moved to your channel.
One to go
Jason,
this
it's
time by.
Jay and Fred up with the Gabby.
Mr. Slaughter?
Sauner, are you there, buddy?
Yeah, man. What's up, man?
Hey, there we go. Hey, so you're sitting in 3rd spot right now. 3rd caution of the day on lap 18. What's your strategy right now to make it to the end of the race on tire?
I'm gonna get this fuel run out here. I'm gonna let this fuel run out before I get my first set of tires. I'm just worried about keeping the truck clean and getting my position.
There you go.
What's something a driver can do at this track to save their tire?
Let off early in the corners here. Let it roll in there before you start picking the throttle up on the long run. You can save them tires here.
Good to hear, Jason. Well, you're sitting in third spot. A lot of laps to go. We'll be watching you, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Good luck.
User was moved out of your channel.
So there it is. Back up
Yeah.
the corners to save them tires to keep the car clean.
Yeah, back off early. But not too early.
So cool pace car taking that hard left turn on the pit road. We get going for the 4th time this evening.
And they're lining up.
Green, green, green.
And green is
There
out. Mark,
there they go.
nice little jump there. Jason Sutter right on his bumper. Oh, what's that? Berlino just kind of looks like he got loose and just backed up there. Everybody got into it, right?
Yeah, they on them old tires trying to make it work.
Sauter looking for the lead, 2, 3, and 4. I think the outside line is going to prevail here, but look at this. Josh Weems up to 3rd spot, fighting for 2nd already on the first lap of this restart.
That's where you get position and get on the first start when everybody's just now getting up to speed and you make you move.
Give that one to Weems. He's up in the 2nd place, coming out of 3 or 2, looking at the lead. Looks left, looks right again. Oh, here he comes. He's got a quarter of a nose there. Looks like he's going to back out of that one and take it on the inside.
Uh-oh, he's making his move again.
Nice job keeping it off of Mark Stockman here. It's not easy to do on the inside. Staying with him.
That car wants to slide up all the time.
Like it is right now. He did catch it though. Josh Weems is going to lead this lap with Sauter looking on the inside of Stockman. There. Not much, he kind of kissed it like you kiss your sister, just to peck, you know. Just keep on driving.
And say, don't do that again.
That's right. So, from about first on back, we're 10th, we're single file again. A couple guys look, oh, and we got a crash, David Merrill in the wall. No caution yet, but what happened to him? His whole right side is mashed up.
Caution's out.
Caution is out now. Not sure what it's for yet. Let's have a little look. Camera's on. Oh, we got Friskin sliding through the grass. Caranci down in the grass.
And he's back on the field now. See if he can keep it going.
Let's see what the caution was all about. We joined Caranci already spinning at this point. Let's back it up a little further. Ooh, looks like he got a little bit of a bump from Brian Pace here.
Pace cars, let's get caught up.
And then just could not gather it back up. Ooh, and then who was that? Sokowiak got another piece of another caution here.
Oh no. And he was moving up too. He's already in midfield.
So yeah, Sokowiak bouncing in on Smead. Had nowhere to. He was on the binders. Couldn't get it slowed up in time. That's what happened to him. And then it was David Merrill who before him. Let's see if I can cue that up here real quick. Have to back up just a little bit and we'll see if we can catch that.
I got slammed one time by a Kodiak. He said I had nowhere to go.
Alright, so now we're seeing the Dave Merrill incident.
Pit road's open this time by. Lead lap cars only.
See, we're coming into 3 here. Oh, he piles it in and it got tight. Steering wheel. It's like it just started to over-rotate on him and he tried to catch it and he was just too far gone. Double slams the wall and keeps on going. So he was not the cause of the caution, but definitely got some damage on that one.
We got a lot of them coming in on pit road now. Time for them to get some tires.
That's right. So you see Stalker here. See him going up on the jack on the right side. On the left side. He is not gonna. Alright, he takes second off of pit road, followed by Nab and Sonner with Weems beating him, but a couple guys stayed out, I believe, here.
I'm just wondering if there are wave around.
Was that Pace? Yeah, that was Pace. I thought maybe it was Dan Aller. They're both in red cars here. Alright, so, yeah, Dan Aller and Mike Glover staying out. Trying to save them to maybe the next caution. Cautions do bring cautions.
Pit road's open this time by.
Looks like Odin, Gibson, Dugan. I'm not sure how many seats got to pit in. I do believe Josh Weems was the first one off of pit road. Yeah, as you see the rest of these guys lap down, come down. They're not lap down, but they are in the back of the field. So, now we have the interesting situation of guys on tires and guys that are not on tires, which always can lead to an incident or two when you get some guys who are on the field goods trying to make a run and then connecting with somebody who isn't, who's going a lot slower than they are.
Yeah, I have guys that got tires and some of them that wish they had tires.
That's right. So we're on our second pace lap here. Casey Odin is the leader.
1 to go this time by.
Followed by Mike Gibson in second, Chad Dugan in third, Josh Weems in fourth, who I believe is the first one on tires, Park Stalker in fifth, Jason Sonner in sixth, joining Nab in seventh, Robert Berlino in eighth, Osvaldo and Angelo in ninth, and Mark Bentley is in 10th place. I do believe we got the one to go here, so we'll be going racing again.
There goes the pace car.
So Josh Weems is our first guy on tires. It'll be interesting to see what kind of run he gets here on the start, going in the two.
Green. Let's be patient here.
See him already just trying to stay behind Gibson because you got to stay in line until turns 1 and 2, but he wants to go.
Yep, no person passing in 1 and 2. And after that, you can go.
Mark Stalker on the fresh tires already taking a look at the lead. Oh! I thought Weems was just about to hit Dugan there.
He was all over there for a minute.
So we got a lead change. Not a new leader. It's Park Stalker again. Followed by Chad Dugan, Jason Sonner. We got dang near 4 wide for third spot.
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere.
That's your tires versus no tires right here.
They're still fighting for position.
Oh, and we got one around. It is David Hall. I'm not sure what happened to him. But we'll have a look and find out. Oh, dear.
Pace cars, let's get caught up.
Alright, let's back that up. Alright, well, it looks like Mike Gibson was up ahead of him, pushed up into the wall. That had him going slow. And then David Merrill gets a run on the inside of Hall, pushes up in front of Hall, who has to stay on that side of the track, which Mike Gibson was already occupied. I'm not sure who to call blame on him. I mean, it's like 2-3 different things that happen at the same time. See, Merrill kind of got a piece of Hall that might have sent him back up the track.
Yeah, some people get they run and
Pit
they
road's
don't know
open,
you're
this time
going
by.
slow.
Lead lap
So
cars only.
they run up on you real quick, and it's like, well, what do I do now?
So see here in the replay, listen, watch the steering wheel. Boom. He's turning to the left and the car goes up, so I think that had something to do with the touch from Merrill. It's just, it's unfortunate. It's a racing incident. I mean, I'm not sure who to call to blame on that one. It was, you know, a mixture of tires, no tires, damage, no damage. You know, cars going faster than other cars.
One of those racing incidents.
Pit road's open, this time by. 1 to go, this time by.
So it looks like they're doing a quickie caution here. Unless I've already missed a pace lap watching the replay. Park stock is
Yeah,
up front.
a lot of them went in for tires, the ones that didn't have them.
Osvaldo up into third spot. Osvaldo, one of those guys, he's kind of quiet, doesn't talk a lot, but then he starts winning races and surprising a lot of guys. He's doing well up in the third spot, so let's see what he can do.
Got practice and working out.
The guy we haven't really talked about yet is Brian Kenny up in the sixth spot. Marlino 7th, Jordan Mab is in. Well, my counter just updated again here, so they actually swapped spot. Let's see who else is where. Well, we're going green, so let's get a
Green. Let's be patient here.
Aldo had to let out of it. He went a little bit too early. He was about to run into Stalker there. They got it figured out. Stalker with another one of his restarts will get the lead in the one.
Yeah, he gets a good run on him. Right. Third,
Sauter
fourth.
is coming though. Look at that run he's getting.
3 wide.
You see cars bouncing off the wall in the backstretch. Some guys are getting brave here on these restarts, trying to get a little bit too much. So we got to fight for the lead. Sauter having a look into one. I don't know if I want to be on the inside trying to make that pass, but we'll see if he makes it stick. Pushes up a little bit, but catches it. Now it's a drag race down the back, where the inside line does prevail a little bit more than it does on the other side of the track. Stalker will maintain for this lap.
And they still 3 wide in the middle of this pack.
This little Gaggle. Stand out there, Mike, Larrell, Pace is there, Mattingly's there.
Now this is a race.
A couple guys with damage. Looks like still able to maintain with the leaders here, or well, with the people they're racing against, anyways.
And Dugan lost about 3 spots there. Might have had a little competition with the wall.
He's up high on the track on the exit of 2 here, getting a little crazy. Brian Pace scraping the wall, trying to get by Dugan. That is a race right there. Oh, touched him.
Oh, going. What?
Oh, Madeline's in the
Yep.
wall.
I saw that.
Let's have a replay of that and see what. Oh, we got Mattingly. Looks like he's got a tire down. Oh,
We can get
Mike
down on the
Gibson, a
inside,
big
keep
slide.
it straight.
Mike Gibson, close call there. Just,
Like I say, he's always getting in the right place at the wrong time.
let's look at this again. Gibson just gets too hot in the 1 and 2 and goes for a ride up the wall. So, Mattingly with the tire down. About 4 or 5 guys fighting for one spot, and looks like one guy lost out.
Yeah, they getting back in line now. There's a lot of stuff going on.
John Lawler's in the pits for some reason, and I'm not sure why. He's just sitting there.
And Skoviak, he stays onto that inside line. He's still trying to pass.
So while we were looking at all that, we missed a lead change. Jason Sonner is out front, followed by Brian Kenny.
Mr. Kenny
is up to 2nd spot now. Clark Stalker's back in 3rd. Jason's out by a full second in front of 2nd place. Just marching away.
And Kenny, he's in the lead in the standings. He's the top leader.
That's right. Good finish to stay up there. Stay in the top 16 points. Make that chase for the fall series.
Yeah, he is one good driver.
Caution's out.
Caution
cars,
is
let's
out.
get caught up.
Let's find out. Oh, as we got Navs spinning across the start-finish line. Everybody scrambling to avoid him. Looks like everybody will get by him though. Let's find out what happened to him. Oh, we're catching it as it already started. So it looks like we're in 3-4 here on the exit, and it just goes around lazily in the gas, trying to keep it down there on the grass, not come back on the track like it does. Dugan just barely got by him. He taps the wall. I'm not sure that's going to... Ooh, double tap. Let's have another look at that low, lazy slide there that he took.
One of those no control slides. Once it's into it, there ain't nothing you can do except slam on the brakes and hope for the best.
He had Osvaldo right behind him, but nowhere close to being involved with that. He just goes around, and from there he's just a passenger.
Alrighty, let's see if they're going to take much pitting now. They're probably going to not. They're probably going to keep their positions right now.
Pit road's
we're on
open
lap
this time
44.
by.
A lot of people just got tires, and if you haven't got tires, you're probably going to come in and get tires now. Odin stopped on the back of the track here. He must have ran to pee or something, because that's kind of a weird spot to stop.
Yeah, if you can't get it started, ain't no much you can do. Yeah, always have you a starter button and ignition button
No, his car's
programmed
running.
in.
It's running. He's just sitting there.
Huh.
may have had an emergency, had to run or something, but he's just sitting here on the backstretch. We'll see if he gets going again. Look at the front of the Smead truck is just mashed in. Look at that.
He must have got back in. Must have had a family emergency he had to get to.
Yeah, we'll see when he's back in the power.
Or like this one guy had a cat jump in his lap.
I had that happen once when I was leading a race, and that was the last time the cats were allowed in the race room. So we reset again. Sonner out front, followed by Brian Kenny, Park Stalker, Josh Weems, and Valdo. Valdo riding out your top 5.
One to go, this time by.
Looks like some of these guys need to get a paint going on. There's too many bright blue cars on the track. So it looks like everybody's lined up, ready to take the green next time by. Currently on lap 46 of 101, so we're nearing the halfway point of this race.
And Mr. Keenan at 66, Phillips 66 car.
A lot of cool paint schemes in this this league. A lot of creative dudes. Like that number 3 truck just looks really nice. I love it. So Jason Sonner brings us to the green flag. We'll see who prevails into turn 1.
Green, green, green.
And here we go.
Park Stalker giving him a big shove. Of course, he can't pass it until turn 2, so he's got to stay in line.
He pushed him way on out there, though, to get the second place.
Sure did. So everybody makes it to... Oh, there's a big crash in the backstretch. Let's see if we can catch up and see what happened there. Looks like Rancy is involved. Oh, and Gibson just nowhere to go. Pounds him. Wow.
Pace cars, let's get caught up.
Let's have another look, see what happened.
I think Gibson keeps on trying. Winds up in it again.
Alright, so as you see here, we're exit of 2. Danny Baker's got a huge run coming on the outside, and Francis must have not known he was there because he pushes up. Baker was there, and he goes for a ride.
Ouch.
Long slide that he has nothing to do with, and then boom! Gibson just had nowhere to go. He catches him. So yeah, that's what happened there.
Yeah, I can almost tell that Gibson's getting really frustrated right now. But he said, I hope he hangs in there.
By. Lead lap cars only.
Hey, finishing is the biggest story here.
That's right. Finish the race, get some points, and go on to the next track, you know?
Yeah, that's it. Go on to the next one. Wipe and get this one behind you. Mark it down as got to practice a little more on that track. Which I already got my check mark on. It was tough.
Looks like Gibson's got a considerable amount of damage. He's still on pit road as the leaders go by. and he has packed it in. He's calling it a night.
Oh well, you can keep coming back. That's what it takes.
Looks like Brian Pace is going to be the first of the trucks to pit this time by and come off the pit road.
Pit
It's
road's
been
open
an
this time
action-packed
by.
race so far.
One to
Lots
go
of
this time by.
good racing, lots of not so good racing, but that's what happens in the middle of these races. A lot of hungry drivers trying to get up there in the position.
Yeah, good wrecks and well, I don't know if you can call a wreck good, but yeah, it's been some wrecks.
We're coming to lap 50 here, so just about to hit halfway. Pace car makes that hard left turn on the pit road, and we're about to go green.
Hey, this is a
Green,
say.
green. Let's be patient here.
Mark Stocker with a big jump there. He is going to contend for the lead here in turn one.
Take care of the car in front of you.
Mark Stocker on the outside of the run with the lead.
Nice side by side. Get ahead.
Pile it in there, see if it sticks, and it does this occasion. He takes the lead back from Sonner. We got a fight for third between Leeds and Kenny, and then for fifth between Osvaldo and looks like Dane Eller. We've got about 10 guys that are capable of winning this race tonight by the looks of it. Look how close they are right as racing. This is just amazing. Right aboard Jason Sonner. He's looking for the lead, maybe a little tap there, I'm not sure.
And look at Mark. It's actually what he's up in
Also got a big crash in the back stretch here, coming out of two. I'm not sure who that was. Let's find out. Oh, Robert Lamb and D. Hall, it looks like.
Yeah. They're
right.
trying to get it together there.
Alright, as we join them, it looks like they're in turn one.
Pace car, let's get caught up.
Alright, as we can see
He's
there.
He's got some problems. He's sliding through the grass.
Alright, so we see they'll pile him into one right here. Robert Lamb is holding his line, but David Hall just pushes up just a touch. You can see it right there. And gets into Lamb, and then from there it's just a wreck.
I don't think Lamb's going to make it out. Yeah, he parked it for tonight.
So just one more time here. As we come in, we can see Lamb on the right side, and Hall just pushes up right into him.
Pit road's open this time
Just a
by.
little bit of
Lead lap
overdriving.
cars only.
I'm sure he didn't mean to do that on purpose. He stuck it in there, it didn't stick, and he went up. So that's what happens.
And Hall parked it for tonight too.
But he did.
So it looks like we got 21 drivers left on the field.
21 left, and we got just under 50 laps to go. About 45. We've had a couple leaders tonight. Park Stocker has been up there a lot. Casey Odin. Jason, our in-race reporter, has been up there. Sonner. A lot of cool guys up there tonight. We'll see Brian Pace up in the third right now. It's his first time to the top 5 tonight.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. And Soviak, I mean, he was way back there. I thought I saw him in 7th, but I think he's moved back down to 12th. Probably a long pit stop.
So we're on that 54. I don't think many drivers have taken their
Pit
second
road's
set
open
of
this
tires
time,
yet.
bye.
Well, it'd be their third set. Second time taking tires. I'm not sure that we've had anybody do that yet. I think it's a bit too early for that. But you could, because I mean 4 times 25 is 100, so I mean you can do 25 laps a set. But I want some more fresh tires at the end of this race if there's a caution, which, as we've been seeing so far, is likely.
That's true. You
Want to go this time,
people
bye.
set back there for keeping you to get some good positions.
Absolutely. Doesn't matter what track you go, unless it's maybe Talladega, but you definitely want tires at the end of a race. It can be a difference between first and second, really. It can be the difference between first and 15th if you're on bad tires.
Yeah, just planning them pit stops.
So we got them lined up. I imagine we'll be on green this time, right? Our 10 currently is Chad Dugan, Brian Pace, Robert Merlino in 3rd, Mike Buffett 4th, Park Stalker 5th, Brian Kenny 6th, Dan Aller 7th, Osvaldo is in 8th with Mark Sokowiak in 9th and Larry Appleman in 10th.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch these guys between 8th and 9th place, and watch this. It's gonna be something.
Always is in the middle of the pack. It's a bit of a bee's nest.
Green, green, green. Let's be patient here.
And we're off again. Mike Clover up first time in the top 5 tonight as well, I think.
They got a good run going.
Park Stalker with them tires already up in the fight for 3rd. A little bit of a block going right now.
Hey, hope everything gets healed back up good, man.
Me too.
Man, they're still going sideways.
Pace cars, let's get caught up.
Man, I don't know what the deal is.
Hey, you can see them going sideways.
We're back on TV here. Well, sorry about that, folks. We lost the stream, I guess.
They got a good run.
But we're back, and we're under caution again as we're trying to scramble to figure out what's going on. I did not see what happened. Let's see. I know Crancy was involved. We lost the stream, I guess.
They got a good run. Yeah, I didn't see the original wreck, but I could see people just as they're going around the curve that are just getting sideways. They're fighting it.
We're catching a replay here. It's Crancy overdriving a little bit, pushing up the track, and got into Sokowiak, and I can't tell who that second car was. Osvaldo.
Pit road's open this time, bye. Lead lap cars
Drove
only.
a little
User
bit,
left your
pushed up.
channel.
And that's what's brought us under caution again.
Were you on 9th caution or 10th?
I have lost count, my friend.
We're up there. Way on out there, though. Gotta get the second way.
So we'll reset again. We are, let's see. Sorry about that outage, guys. I had no idea that it was down. Alright, so we're on lap 64 of 101 with Chad Dugan out front, followed by Park Stalker by Kenny, Josh Weems, and Dave Merrill.
Pit road's open. This time by. One to go. This time by.
A race is already over. It's not showing up on the GTRL website. Let's see if I can pull it up somehow.
Yeah, you watch that Brian Kenny. He's gonna be making his moves here. He's always really close to the front. And it looks like he's third right now. But you watch him. He's gonna make his move.
Green, green, green.
Here we go.
Mark Stalker with another one of his great restarts takes the lead in one. Josh Weems, who we haven't seen in a little while, up in the second spot, looking at the lead, giving a little.
Looking to go
little
around.
shove. That's a little brave for a restart. I mean, we've seen how many times now cautions on these restarts for overdriving.
And Mark Skoviak, he's sliding around back there. He's trying to hang on to it. He's either on the old tires or got damaged. Well, he's been in a few of the wrecks tonight. There's probably damage.
Little wiggle from Weems there. He got tight, but he must be ducks to the inside. Looking for the lead again into 3 and 4.
I didn't get it. He sure has got a run, trying to get a run on him.
I think he's just overdriving a little bit right now, right? Just the signs that I'm seeing. You can see him. He dives in the corner, starts to push up a little bit, and has to let out the gas. He's just losing the momentum.
And he had to let off on it early to keep from sliding out. Try it again.
If he's going to get it, this is where he's going to get it, in 3 and 4, where that low line works pretty good, but Stalker's just got it going right now. As we see a wiggle from Weems, he's Dugan all over his tail.
They kind of just separated from the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Weems will not give up though. He is fighting as we see 3 wide coming into 1 right there. They got it all sorted out. Wow, they're fighting right now.
Got the guys on the high lane, and some of them can stay on that bottom line.
Yeah, so it looks like that A race has finished. So if you're joining us from the A race, welcome. Did that just say caution out? No, that's not.
I think so.
Something. No, they're slowing down. So let's
They had a caution somewhere.
figure out what happened here. I'm not sure where it is. Oh, we got a car involved. Let's slow her down, see what happened. Riding on board Mark Matty.
Pace cars, I'm about to get caught up.
And just getting back into the gas and came around. Zach Logan was behind him, had nothing to do with it, nowhere to go. Except on the fence with Matty. See if we can rewind it here, watch it one more time.
Well, it looks like 19 cars is left in this demolition derby.
that's kind of what it's turning into. But as we get less laps, less drivers, it starts to go a little greener.
There goes Lucky Dog.
Tell you what, the 48 car has seen better days.
Pit road's open
Mark
this time
Manuel
by.
is
Lead
driving
lap
a beer
cars
can
only.
right now. All four sides just mashed up.
Yeah, I see the Lucky Dog on my Glover. His right side's caved in.
Of course, he was just involved in that, we'll call it a kerfluffle, but just more of just a spin. A lot of self-spins tonight. So, out front, Park Stalker, Josh Weems, and back up in the third spot, our in-race reporter, Jason Sonner. We have just over 30 laps to go, under 30 laps to go. We're on lap 73 of 101.
And there's some new guys that's up there close to the front there. That Larry Appleton, Rick Sneed, he's up 7.
So we're just on the edge of being able to make it from here on fuel, I think. I'm not exactly sure what the mileage is. I want to think it's around, 26 to 28. I'm not sure though.
Pit road's open this time by.
So it looks like we'll go by one more time. See a couple guys in the background pitting there.
Yeah, Brian Kenny, he's always up in that top 5. He's
One to
in the
go this
hunt.
time by.
There's several cars right now up in the top, 10 that are capable of winning this thing. Josh Weems is up there. He's been racy all night. Of course, Stalker leading most of the race. Jason Sonner, he's come from a long way back to get up in the third spot, so I'm sure he's hungry right now.
This is when your hands start sweating and start getting tight.
Oh yeah.
You're hanging on to that seat.
Worst thing is we can go from it. I'm pretty sure we can go for it on fuel here. So some of these guys don't have tires left already, and they're gonna have to hope that we get some more cautions here, or else we can get some interesting pit strategies going on here. All tires, anyways.
Sometimes it's play for your strategy to have, do they want to have another caution? And all of a sudden that caution don't come out.
It always happens to me when I think about it and try to deal with it. It never goes my way. Weems laying back a little bit here. I think he's a little too far back. He needs to get back up next to Stalker there. But we'll see what happens here.
They're getting tightened up now.
There he goes.
Getting ready.
Green, green, green.
And green's out, but Stalker's already got that jump. He's been rock solid all night on his restarts. And easily cleared Weems and Sonner by a couple trucks there.
Wonder what gear he's starting at.
I'd be cautious in starting the first gear on old tires.
Yeah, that's true, because you want it to get a spin out.
As we see Sonner moving up in the second spot, but Weems has a run. Doesn't look like he's going to go anywhere with it on this particular lap in the corner, but we'll see.
Interesting pass from Appleseed from Kenny.
Oh, that was good.
Appleman, I'm sorry.
But that's alright, but we got to fight for the lead again. It's Sonner on Stalker. Oh, Appleseed. That was
Sometimes the names get blurry. When you think of Apple, you know.
right. Well, Sonner looking on the inside, thinks better. Got some more racing going on for about, looks like 9th or 10th. But the interesting stuff right now is up here at the front. Looks like Sonner's got a nose on him. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do anything with that, though, especially going into 1. It just gets really tight. The caution is out. I see some smoke at 4. Let's figure out what's happening. I see a guy in the grass. Looks like Richter was involved. Ooh, as we join. Alright, so looks like we're in 3 and 4 here. And just loses rear end. Same old song and dance we've been seeing all night long.
Yep. That rear end just keeps coming around.
Pace cars, let's get caught up.
See, he's already gone right here, so Odin had nothing to do with that. He might have contributed a little at the end, but Richter was already gone. Let's look at the pink car here. You can see he's already turned right. Just look from Odin's view. See, he's already gone there. Might have caught a little bit of that right rear there, but not much, if any. So I wish I could tell you guys what caution it is right now, but we've kind of lost count here. Quite a few.
And clever for another lucky dog. He's going to get back on that lead champ one way or another.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a rough one. A lot of guys having a long night here.
Pit road's open this time by. Lead lap cars only.
I came back from 7 laps down to back on the lead lap before the race was over.
I expect we'll see. I'm not sure. This is probably the second time by. Now we see a lot of guys coming in here. A lot of guys coming in. Stalker, our leader, is the first. Like Brian Kenny and Chad Dugan, Ron Molino not coming in this time by. But all of our leaders pretty much are on there. Pace is on pit road. Merrill, Appleman, Friskin, Sonner. See if we can watch and see who wins this race. I'm pretty sure Stalker with that first pit stall will get it, but let's see. See, Weems already leaving. Weems is going to beat him. Quite a few guys are going to leave. Wow, what happened to Stalker there? He lost 2 spots to Friskin and Weems there.
He must have had some damage.
I'm not sure. Had a little bit of a long pit stop.
Or maybe you forgot to request your pit.
More to go
Could have been
this time
something.
by.
I think we just got the one to go. I'm not sure. Yep, pace car's pulling off. We're going. And we'll have just about 20 laps to go when we go.
Here we go.
Green.
Ooh, Dugan with a nice little start there. Let's see if he can maintain that speed going into 1. Got him cleared so far. Looks like he got the spot. Odin right on his tail. Oh, we got one just about went around.
Oh my God.
And they're crashing. They're crashing. That was Friskin. It looked like we were kind of far from it when it started, so let's have another
Stalker
look.
was right just about into it, and he went all the way down into the apron to get out of it.
Oh boy, our in-race reporter Sonner was involved in that one. So it looks like Friskin caught a little bit of that apron, pushed up, tried to collect it, but there was 2 cars already right on top of him, and then 2 more came in behind him and pounded him.
cars, let's get caught up.
It was all bunched up.
Looks like we're on board our NRA reporter Sonner here. See, Stocker comes up, boom, already there. Nothing he can do.
Not a thing. There's just nowhere to go. They did good though. They got down in the apron, kept it straight.
So it doesn't look like Sonner got any damage on that that deal. Dave Merrill has left the game, so he's called it a night. Wow. So
this is a rough race for a lot of
this is.
Pit road's open this time by. Lead lap cars only.
It's just track is brutal. Even in the cup cars and trucks too. It's just a brutal track.
The thing is a track like Chicago rewards a patient driver. Somebody who's going to back their corners up and know that truck's going to stick when they, plant it in there. You see these guys just getting a little bit heroic, especially on these restarts, just diving in, and the grip isn't there.
Yeah, they're trying so hard to get their places, and the ones that try harder, they keep getting further back.
It's a good way to put it.
Pit road's open this time by. One
Like,
to go this time
what was
by.
it? Clint Eastwood says you got to know your limitations.
Absolutely. As we look at the field, there's not much left. Of the 27 that started, we only have 17 right now on the lead lap.
Yes,
Actually, we only got
it's
17
brutal.
left in the race. Everybody else has backed out, it looks like. So as everything gets sorted out, looks like we'll be coming around to take the green flag again. We got Chad Dugan in first, followed by Casey Oden, Mark Sokowiak, Robert Merlino, Brian Pace, Park Stalker, Jason Sonner, Osvaldo, Rich Smead, and Larry Appleman in a 10th spot. As we come to green flag here, I don't know who's on tires and who isn't, so this is going to be interesting. I know Park Stalker has
Let's be
tires.
patient here.
And look at Mark. He's right back up there in the front.
That's right, I didn't even notice that. A little bit of a slow start.
Yeah, and he's losing a few spots, but he's probably still on old tires.
Chad Dugan does maintain the lead here.
Either old tires or damage. That'll slow you down.
Oh yeah. Brian Pace up in the 4th spot right now, fighting for 3rd.
Ooh, look at
Looks
him
like he's
go.
going to get that spot. We'll see if he can hold it in 1 and 2. He does.
Yeah, he was reaching for that outside. He got that outside run.
I tell you what, there's no better feeling than when you stick it up on the outside and it sticks. You can get amazing runs. Brian Pace looking at 2nd place now too. He must have tires.
And using them well.
Caution's out.
And the caution is out.
Well, he stays in 3rd.
Let's see where it's at. We got Friskin involved again. Richter in another caution. Let's see who it was this time. Oh. So I'm gonna get a full screen. Oh. That one, I don't know how to call. Looking at it,
Cars, let's get
you
caught
can
up.
see Richter has the line on the inside. You can see right there, watch that black line. You can see he's on it right now, and it comes up a little bit, but at the same time, if we look at Sokowiak, who's right next to him, starts in the middle, coming down, they meet together, Richter goes around. So I don't know how to call that one. I mean, that's just two cars coming together, but if I had to choose one, I'd go with Sokowiak.
Now let's see who winds up in the back. Or if you had a way to listen in on the drivers, you might get a point of what's going on.
Pit road's open this time by. Lead lap cars only.
So we got about 12 laps to go. If you haven't taken that final set of tires, I tell you what, now is the time to do it.
Absolutely. Get all the gumption you can.
And I don't see anybody coming down pit road. Maybe the last guy in the, looks like Richter is going to come down pit road here. But everybody stays out, so it looks like everybody's pretty confident with what they have right now.
Yeah, and let's go to the end.
One to go this time by.
Don't want to lose no positions.
Looks like Lawler's rejoined the field, but he is quite a few laps down. He's, what, 49 laps back.
Yeah, I saw that a while, but he's still trying to hang in there. That's the good part. He's going to finish it one way or another.
So I imagine this will be a quickie caution and we'll be clearing it here. I think I heard something, but didn't hear it all the way. Right now our top 5 is Chad Duke, Casey Oden, Brian Pace, Robert Merlino, and Park Stalker. Stalker leading most of this race. I'm sure that he's hungry right now for a win to, you know, prove what he's got. He's kind of new to this this league last couple months. Brian Pace, been a while since he's got a win. He's up there. A couple races, I think. 5-6 races since his last win. Chad Dugan, I can't remember if he's won this year. I know Odin's got one. Brian Pace, look at that. Shoving Dugan on the start.
Yes, he is.
I think he's got somewhere to go. I think we were just over the 10 lap limit. If it's less than 10 laps to go, you can pass it at once. So we didn't see him pass there, so it must have been just over that limit, I think. But Brian Pace diving into 3, looking for the lead. Dugan just outside of him. Brian Pace pushes up a little bit, but holds it. Park Stalker up in the 3rd spot. He's going.
He was right in the middle of them there for a minute.
And Josh Weems is back in, looks like 5th spot right now, taking 4th. He's been good all night as well. And look who's creeping back up into the picture as well, our in-race reporter, Jason Sonner. If he had caught any of that caution, that accident, I don't think he was affected much by it, as he's looking at Weems right now. Stalker up in a 2nd from Pace. Looking on that lead on the outside. Oh, Pace hits the wall. He caught that safer barrier right there. I hate it when that happens.
Didn't slow him down too much though.
No, it didn't. He is moving. Ooh, Stalker looks like he's going to have a run for the lead on the outside.
Yes, he does.
Dugan's looking a little bit loose right there, as we're 3 wide across the line. But I think Stalker, unless we have a caution, he's going to march away right now.
He's moving on.
Got quite the battle going on for, 2nd on back to 5th is just a wad right now. Oh, a little bit of a bump there. I don't know what that was. Oh, Dugan going around. He saves it. Oh, no caution.
Good.
Wow.
He
got some help on saving that, though, I tell you what. Let's get back to the lead.
And he is spreading it on out.
That's right.
Pace 2nd.
Oh, we got another smoker in the background there. It looks like whatever it is, they got it under control. Just about 5 laps to go here. I think when we come to the line, 6 laps to go. Brian Pace is not out yet though. Look at him, he's sticking right with them. As well as Sonner up in the 3rd. Tell you what, if you overdrive this truck and heat those tires up, you'll regret it because you're going to go backwards instead of forwards.
He's keeping running the draft right with him, keeping that draft so he can get that edge and get back up onto him.
So we see a fight for 3rd spot. Weems on Sonner, using 8 tires instead of 4 it looks like, kind of leaning on them. Sonner keeps a spot for now.
He's right on his tail there. And Pace is too, stock.
Looks like we got 4 laps to go. Pace is there. Oh, caution's out. Where's it at? It's way out in the front stretch. Friskin is involved. Oh, he lost it.
I thought after 2 cautions there, you're supposed to park it for them, right?
Well, he wasn't necessarily the cause of one of them, I know. Looks like he just lost it on the exit of 4 here. You see that steering wheel turns right, and he's out of the gas, but it's already too far gone, and somebody caught him. I can't see who that was. Oh, Mattingly just, I mean, that what was already a beer can is even worse now. He's already out, you can see. So that's what caused our latest caution. Ross Friskin diving it into 4 and loses it. He has left the race.
That is 2 for the night.
So we're looking at a green-white checkered now with Park Stalker and Brian Pace, Jason Sonner, Josh Weems in 4th. I mean, any one of those 4 drivers, I'd say, has a legitimate shot at winning this race tonight. But Park Stalker has really showed a lot of muscle the whole race, really.
And the truth, I mean, he was back there for a while, but he kept and then dodged a few wrecks too as he was coming back up.
That's right, he's had a couple close calls. But if he does win this race, I'll say he definitely deserves this one because he's put the work in.
Yes, it shows.
But I mean, just in the same sentence, I mean, look, Brian Pace, most of the race we didn't talk about him, and look where he's at now towards the end of this thing. Jason Sonner, just to the front, to the back, to the front, to the back, to the front again. Same story with Weems, really, too. But they're all here at the end when it matters, so
One to go this time by.
As we get the one to go, it is green-white checkered. As you can see, that lap counter right there is 102. So it will be a green-white checkered. It'll be our first attempt at a green-white checkered. You get up to 3. You take the green flag, you take the white flag, you take the checker flag. If you don't make the white flag, you get another go. If you take the white flag, wherever the whoever's out front when the caution comes out is the winner.
So just wonder what kind of moves they're going to be making.
Well, it's less than 10 laps to go, Fred, so you can pass into turn 1. So I'm sure we'll see that if somebody's got to run.
Going to be interesting.
I tell you what, don't overdrive these 2 laps, because if you do, you'll go from the lead to 5th in one corner. We've already seen that happen to a couple drivers tonight, so. Brian Pace and Park Stalker are looking for 2 perfect laps right now. We'll see who's the winner. Like I said, any one of those top 4 or 5 drivers can win this thing.
He better be up on his toes. Oh, that Stalker, he goes off the line quick.
Green, green, green. Let's be patient here.
Park Stalker with a great restart. Oh, Pace in the wall. That's not going to help his cause. He's going to move backwards. Our stalker marching away. Jason Sonner sticking with him though. As we're 3 wide into 2, or 3, I'm sorry. That is going to work, but I'm surprised that it worked. We're coming to the white flag.
They bumming back here.
Alright, the leader has taken the white flag. And we got Jason Sonner right on the tail of Park Stalker into 1. Will Sonner use that bumper to move Park Stalker out of the way? He's on the bumper. He can do it. Push him too hard into 3 here, and he's going to go up. Let's see what happens. He doesn't have enough, I don't think. Park Stalker is going to win this race. And he does it. Sonner, second. Weems, third.
That was a good race.
As my deal updates here, we got Park Stalker first, Jason Sonner second, Josh Weems third, Robert Molino fourth, Chad Dugan is in fifth. Brian Pace in 6th spot after that brush with the wall there.
Brian Kenny, 7th. Mark Sokoviak, 8th. I mean, even I've been through all what Mark's been through. He put on a good finish.
I tell you what, Stalker definitely earned this one. As we see Brian Pace giving a little congratulatory bump there. I believe we're going to see a burnout. We don't get to see many of these here. Let's talk to him.
Bring him in.
User was moved to your channel.
Park, it's Jay and Fred up in the booth while you're doing your burnout, man. How's it going?
Are you happy?
Oh yes, I'm ecstatic. It was great for a good win for GTRL. Yes, it was a great win.
I tell you what,
good
man,
race.
You earned this one tonight. You led the most laps. You had the best restarts all night long. Tell us about your race, buddy.
Yes, it was a hard one. You had to worry about your tires, strategy. You know what I mean? A lot of cautions, more than usual, but it basically was just good racing. You know what I mean? Hard. You had to take for the lead. I was outside with Dirt or Chad Dugan. It was real good racing for the last couple of laps, and then I had Jason Spooner that could be racing harder than it ever could be.
Yeah, it looks like he tried to use that bumper there at the end.
Yeah, we raced together a lot. You never know what you expect from your competitors, but it was good racing.
And you look like he was about to wind up in a couple of those cautions are about before the end.
When you start in the back there and you got to see things coming, you know what I mean? You just got to just relax and just take your time. And you're right. Sometimes they spin out in front of you. Sometimes you just got to hit the brake and make sure no one's on the right-hand side of you to try to get away from it.
Yeah, that was a big crowd you was in, but you worked it good when it went on the inside and got around it.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes.
Well, it was a caution-filled race, but it was a good race at that, and it was a good win, Park. Yeah, I can't say it enough. You deserved that one, man. You put the work in.
I appreciate it. Like I said, I just started this mod, and I'm just trying to earn some respect and lead some good laps.
Well, you've got it tonight, buddy. Good win.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, everyone.
User was moved
So that's Park Stalker. Let's get Jason Sonner in here real quick before he takes off.
User was moved to your channel.
Jason, it's Jay. You still here, buddy?
Yeah, buddy. What's up, man?
Hey, man. We thought you were going to use that bumper a little there at the end. Tell us about the restart.
Man, that restart looked to me like maybe Brian Pace fell asleep. Maybe what it looked like there, and I got a good run on Park. And Jay, I don't race like that. I don't move people, so I just figured I'd get a good solid point night and move on for this chase.
You about got it. You was up there real close.
Yeah. I told him I could have down there in 3 and moved him up, but I don't race like that. So it was a good race all in all. Jay, I had a good time. Fred, it was fun stuff.
Yes, sir. Good time watching y'all.
Yeah,
thanks, man.
A hard fought second spot.
Yeah, it sure was, buddy. I almost got crumped right there on the front stretch. I don't know if you've seen that when they went 3 wide. I was like, oh no.
That was a close call.
Yeah, good time. Thanks for the broadcast. Thanks for everything, Jay.
Yep. Thanks, Jason. We'll see you next time.
Congratulations on that second spot, bud.
Thanks, Fred. I'll see y'all next week, buddy. Or I'll see you this week. I'll be around. You know that. I've been around
Hang in there.
Yeah, I've been around for a couple months. Fred, just learning respect, buddy. Racing every night. You know what it's all about.
Yeah, hitting the spot.
Yep, you bet. Thanks, buddy.
All right.
User was moved
So
out
that's
of your
it. That's
channel.
first and second spot. Park Stalker, of course, is our winner. Our top 10 was Jason Sonner in second, Josh Weems, Robert Molino, Chad Dugan, Brian Pace, Brian Kenny, Mark Sokowiak, and Larry Appleman and Dan Eller finishing out the top 10, as well as Osvaldo in 11th, Rex Mead in 12th, Mike Richter in 13th, and Mike Glover is the last car to finish in 14th. So looks like 13 people called it a night early tonight.
Well, he gets that many cautions, and if you're caught up into them, and or you cause them, you get 2 times, and you got to park it for the night. You know, as a respect for keep the racing going, and it's just a lot of people that wound up, and you know, with this track and the tires, and trying to keep it straight. It's if you get that part, you can keep your car clean, you wind up in the top 15.
That's right, Fred. So next week we will be at New Hampshire covering the A race. So it's been a pleasure again tonight, Fred. It's always a pleasure doing the broadcast with you. So I look forward to it next week, man.
I'll be there, man. I'm kind of liking this. I like seeing being at the upper part of it and watching what's going on, man. I can get up a few pointers. It was fun, and y'all listening, I hope y'all had a good time.
That's right. So it's been a long race, but come back next week for GTRL Fall Truck Series. It's been a great night, guys. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. See you around next week.